What's up everybody, it's your boy ArmFH back again with another Breath of the Wild Top 5. You guys and gals enjoyed the videos on bows and weapons so much that I thought I'd do shields this time around. Honestly, shields are one of the aspects of Breath of the Wild's gameplay that really differed from prior installments. Unlike older games, there were a load of different options, and you can even use the shields in-game to shield surf, which is by far one of Breath of the Wild's best mechanics in the game. But as always, some shields are better than others, and that's today's topic. Unlike my previous Breath of the Wild Top 5 videos, this one will weigh a little bit more on the stats side of things, but as usual, this is my personal favorite Top 5 list. Also, amiibo locked items are not going to be picked for this top 5, so no hero shield. With that out of the way though, let's get started. As much as I prefer the design of the Royal Guard Shield over the Royal Shield, the poor durability of the Royal Guard Shield makes it utter trash. Thankfully, the Royal Shield is basically a weaker version of it, but it doesn't break in like 2 hits. The Royal Shield was said to be a shield specifically given to only the immediate guard of the Hyrulean royal family. As such, it is a particularly powerful shield, boasting an impressive 55 strength and 29 durability. Sadly, the shield is only really found in a couple of locations, mainly the Colosseum ruins and of course Hyrule Castle itself, though you could probably still find a few laying around the map. Personally, I really like the relationship this shield has with the Royal Guard Shield. While both shields sport an almost identical design outside of a color difference, one of them is significantly stronger, but also has no stamina, while the other is less protective, but lasts a lot longer. I guess that kinda runs with the theme of the game though, showing what can happen if you overly rely on a particular type of technology, in this case that of the Sheikah. Life lessons aside though, the powerful strength of this shield is one of the main reasons this shield manages to fiercely guard the number 5 spot. The Ancient Shield is a bit of an interesting item in Breath of the Wild. It is one of the few items in the game that is physically impossible to be found. Instead, it needs to be crafted and purchased. Beyond its intriguing ancient design, this shield is again extremely strong, with the strength stat of 70, one of the highest in the game. And unlike the equally strong Royal Guard Shield, this shield has a durability of 32. As a perk, this shield was designed with added functionality that gives it the ability to deflect Guardian Beams. While I know you're probably saying, can't every shield do that? Game Over Jesse even made a video where he beat a Guardian only using a pot lid. And while you're right, you can do that, this shield actually reflects the Guardian lasers without having to parry, similar to the Mirror Shield. That includes the sentries and even Ganon. Just sit back, hold the shield button down, and watch them bounce. This unique mechanic is one of the main reasons why we had Cherry create the Ancient Shield just for the number 4 spot on this list. Now, there's nothing better than including an item with a bit of lore attached to it. And with that, we gotta go with one of the items that most players just hang straight up in their house. Of course, I'm talking about the Daybreaker, also known as the shield cherished by the Gerudo champion Urbosa. This item is obtained upon reactivating Divine Beast Va Naboris, and is the shield that Urbosa herself used back before, well, you know. Even ignoring the plot of the game, the Daybreaker shield has some really solid stats, and is one of the most durable shields in the game, with a decent defense. Of course, since there are so many players who simply display it, I would regret not mentioning the design of the shield itself. Daybreaker is one of the most ornate shields in the game, laden with beautiful and exotic gemstones, showing off a green and pink color scheme that really exemplifies a lot of the Gerudo design philosophies. The combination of design, strength, and lore is the reason this shield is able to snap its way into the number 3 spot. No Breath of the Wild list would be complete without at least something LYNEL related, and this time it's the Savage LYNEL shield, the granddaddy of all LYNEL shields. Of course, it wouldn't just take the number 2 spot for simply being LYNEL related though. In fact, this shield has a load of different unique elements which make it a must-have for adventuring around the ruins of Hyrule. The stats of the Savage LYNEL shield are already decent enough, with a strength stat of 62 and a durability stat of 20. While these aren't the best stats for a shield, they certainly aren't something to scoff at. Taking inspiration from the general theme of LYNEL equipment being handmade by LYNELs, this shield has little chains running through the different sections of the shield, holding it all together. And did I mention that the 3 sections are huge blades? That's correct, it isn't just a design decision. The shield actually deals damage to foes upon a successful parry. While I don't recommend doing this very often, it's still a really nice touch to the shield. All of these different details are the reason why the Savage LYNEL shield parried and slashed its way to the number 2 spot. Since this is so fun to do, let's go with a couple of honorable mentions before the number 1 spot. Shield of the Mind's Eye gets in because of its unique design, and all of the Lizalfos shields can come in too, just because of how often I see those darn things in my inventory. Alright, now let's head on to the number 1 spot. Usually I attempt to avoid putting the ultra rare one-of-a-kind magical super item into the number 1 slot, but in the case of Breath of the Wild shields, it really is unavoidable. Since we're ignoring all of the amiibo shields, the second most durable shield is the previously mentioned Daybreaker, with a durability of 60. The Hylian shield has the highest durability in the game of 800. Let that sink in. It is literally over 10 times as durable as the next best thing. And its strength stat of 90 is also leagues above the competition. Plus, the shield has such an iconic design. Come on, this is Zelda. You gotta get the Hylian shield. The famous red, silver, and dark blue color scheme is just something that no other shield in the game really uses. In fact, going with the famous dark blue design really sets it apart from other shields in the game, as a majority of blue shields went with a light blue design to signify ancient Sheikah technology. The Hylian shield does not shy away from its roots in the series. Plus, there's only one way to get the shield for the very first time, and that's to fight a skeletal Hinox in the basement of Hyrule Castle. That's just epic. Of course though, it's really hard to get past for those insane stats. After that, you'll have full access to the Hylian shield in a shop later on, but that's not for this video. All of that combined is the reason the Hylian shield is able to take the number 1 spot on this list. It's just the best shield in the game, there's no way around it. And yeah, that's the end of today's video. Remember to leave your own top 5 or even just your favorite shields in the comments down below. Also, if you want to see a video on the entire origins of the number 1 shield, make sure to tune in later this week for our latest episode of Forged in Gaming on the Hylian shield. Oh hey, and while you're still here, if you're interested, I just got through making some brand new RMFH t-shirts. These will only be running for a limited time. Check out the link down in the description below. After that, if you're feeling kind enough, please make sure to hit the like button and give the channel a sub for more theories, news, gameplay, and top 5s just like this one. And as always, thanks for watching the video. I hope you have a fantastic day. Peace out.